Hey everybody, this is Darwin Reina, I'm the festival director in the Northfield Festival in Stockholm, Sweden. We also have one in New York as well for next year. This year we go online in Sweden, unfortunately, but for those who want to join us, can be Barcelona or New York. And actually, Mr. Edward, who's been there, he's been all the festivals from us, actually. He's our guy. And then we got Martin. Martin is from It's Never Too Late from Denmark. And then we have Edward Osredkar, right? Did I pronounce it?
Yes. Yep.
Yes, from you got a talk show. Let's say like that, right?
Yeah, Edward Osredkar's entertainer chat. Yeah, I recorded on Zoom, uploaded to YouTube, and I also have like on the fly impromptu interviews at film festivals and wherever I happen to be.
Right. So how are you guys? How are you, Martin?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, and I'm just was looking forward to this meeting today, so I'm just yeah, curious to see what's happening. So yeah, good.
Nice, nice. And how are you, Edward?
I'm
How's life in New York?
It's life in New York is cold, just as I know it is in Stockholm. It's raining today. We haven't gotten rid of all the snow yet, but I know there's more snow on the way until probably at least March or April. But overall, I'm doing good, and yeah, things are good. Yeah, thank you. Thanks
Awesome.
for having us on the Zoom here today.
Perfect. So it's never too late. It's from the director Danny Tikia, right? From Denmark. He's not here, but we have the main lead actor, which is Martin. Martin, tell us a little bit about the. I guess you know where's the idea coming from and how is this
Mm.
whole process developed. Tell
Oh
us a
yeah,
little bit.
actually, it was my idea because I'm the producer on the movie as well,
Right.
and the thing is, for a couple of years ago, when I talked with the director Danny, he told me every time you're doing a movie, a short movie or whatever, he said it's very important that you find something that's people can relate to, or people can see themselves in, reflect themselves in. So so I actually got inspired by my little sister, and she has like yeah she has like some psycho is it mental illness you call it, like if you like stressed and you don't have and you have depression or something like this, yeah. And I really felt that there's a lot of people getting mental illness right now, because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people getting
Mm,
depressions
right.
or stressed or anxiety or something like this. So I wanted to make a movie where people can understand is that they have to reach out to people if they're feeling they're sick, and also I want people to know they have to, if they have people close to themselves, you have to ask them, How are you?" I mean, there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people going with a lot of mental illness. They don't,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
that's it. I mean, that's why we made this movie in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The acting is pretty impressive, huh? It's very intense, the acting. I saw
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you saw it. Yeah. Nice.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Watch the film, of course. It's
Yeah.
really intense. The lady, she's pretty good actually as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
it's an intense movie.
Yeah.
Eh, Mr. E, this is different from you because we have a drama film here and then we have a talk show with you. But anyways, that's also art. That's part of our community, our industry, right? Which is
Oh,
talk
right.
shows. How what is the why do you decide to start with the with your talk show? Where is this coming from? Because you're actually an actor, right?
Yes, yeah, I act. I do voiceover acting. I've always been interested in people, and like they say, all of us being performers, actors, we're sort of like people watchers. We like to watch people. They interest us. Their different personalities and things like that. And since I like to talk to people, a little over a year and a half ago, I said, well, I would just like to say, interview different performers that I know through social media, and then I've started to reach out beyond
Mm-hmm.
the people I know on social media. And when I first started it, I just wanted to just do like YouTube videos and upload
Mm-hmm.
them to YouTube, for people to find out about my interests and other people. And then it occurred to me, I said, well, these are really films. Some of them are short films, some of them are, longer feature films.
Mm-hmm.
And I says, well, it occurred to me that I could take my interest even further and entering them into film festivals. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been very well received. Been winning awards both here in the U.S. and abroad, worldwide. Such as your two film festivals in
Mm-hmm.
Barcelona and Stockholm, Love and Hope International Film Festival and the North Film Festival. I have to give a shameless plug there, and for both of them. And yeah, it's been very well received, and I'm interested in learning about people, and then I know that like my audience, they're interested. So I feel that I'm sort of asking the questions that maybe they have in their mind, and I have, the means and the opportunity to ask it for myself and for them. And yeah, it's just gone very well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
definitely. You're getting celebrities now, huh? I see you. Wow,
Yes,
man.
yes. Most recently, Patrick
Uh-huh.
Kilpatrick,
Yeah.
dying for living. He's got a crowdfunder or Kickstarter page.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that. I've interviewed Isaiah Seward. He's had recurring roles on CBS FBI and
Mm-hmm.
New Amsterdam on NBC. So it started, like I says, with people that I knew personally. Uh, Only virtually to start, that I met through Instagram, and now it's kind of spreading out there with different people that I meet at film festivals, and yeah, I enjoy the ride. I enjoy talking to people, and I know my audience, they have fun and enjoy
Mm-hmm.
it as much as I do, and then my guests do too.
Right. Now you got Martin, huh? I guess you're gonna get Martin in your talk show for sure.
Well,
That's why you
sure.
guys got in the work. Definitely.
Yeah,
He's a great
I would
That's
love
actor.
that.
right. That's right. Come on aboard, Martin. We'll
Yes, yes,
have you.
please. Yes, please. Yeah.
We'll connect and iron out the details, and we'll get you a spot on the guest list. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, please,
Yeah. Yeah.
please let me know. I will be ready for any time. Yeah.
Martin,
Sure.
what is like to be a actor and producer at the same time? Is it challenging?
Oh,
What do
that
you
was
think?
challenging. Yeah.
Because I produce, but I used to be an actor in the past, not anymore. Because so I can imagine be a producer and an actor. How is that like?
Okay, so first of all, when I produced this short movie, that was the first time I produced, and I actually want to focus on my acting.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, I was just finished in an acting school.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we started like filming 6 months after, and I think it was, oh, it was, I think it was difficult, yeah, because
Yeah.
I really focused on producing, and I think
Mm-hmm.
it took a lot of I think it took a lot of my acting thing out of I have to focus on producing because I had to I mean I have people helping me,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a lot of things I didn't know, and I had to
Right.
experience with time. So I guess now I mean, it was difficult, but I guess now if I wanted to do it again, I will not produce so much because I need to put it aside so I can focus on the acting when it comes to the acting part. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it was difficult. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
really much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I how long was the process for It's Never Too Late from your idea to what we're watching now in the festival? How long
yeah.
was the
Wow.
process?
Well, that's a good question. Actually, I had the thought for maybe 5 years ago, but because I wanted to take a lot of acting classes in school, I just put it aside so I can focus on this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think from when I really started it and we made this script and to film and to edit, I think maybe 6 to 8 months
Mm-hmm.
around
Wow.
yeah, maybe 1 year. And I think more than maybe more, 1 year, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the thought was for like 2 years before that. So yeah, it's a lot of time to put on, because we film it in like a weekend, 2 days. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Right.
that's the
Yeah.
easy part. That's the easy part.
Right.
The pre-producing, it took so long time, yeah. But
Right.
I loved everything about it. It was so awesome to see how people work and how I was working, and I mean, I really put a lot of energy in it, and the whole crew put a lot of energy, and yeah, I was so happy to see every
See,
people was
right.
just yeah, they were just enjoying themselves, how they worked,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I mean, it was some long days sometimes, but it was awesome. It was awesome, yeah.
Nice, nice. Edward, what about you do a lot of research, right? When you do yeah, I
Oh
witnessed
yeah,
that.
yeah.
What is,
Um,
how long is, for example, for Olga and John, right? John is also a well-known actor in Canada.
oh yeah, yeah.
How do
They have.
you call them, or you just went through internet, IMDb data, and get all the information from both of them? How was that process to collect?
Well, what I do is I usually go through all of their social media, whether they're on Instagram, Facebook, or like you mentioned, IMDb. If they have like individual websites, or if the business that they create for their acting, if that also has a business website besides
Mm-hmm.
their own personal acting website. And I'll go through there and look for their history, what they've done, what they're going to do, what they're doing now. If there's any questions that I have, beyond that, which I don't find on social media, then I'll personally contact
Mm-hmm.
them, chat or, whatever way like that. And I also ask them if they have like any headshots that they prefer me to use, like on my
Mm-hmm.
show, because I like to put like a lot of uh, like a lot of visuals up there, like even before the interview
Mm-hmm.
starts, like headshots, promotional shots, red carpet shots, like John and Olga, they had red carpet shots together on the red
Mm-hmm.
carpet, then
Yeah.
individually or with producers or directors, things like that. And then also, which I've just started to do, like within my last 2 or 3 talk shows, is now I'm inserting video clips of like their recent work or works in the past, so that kind of breaks up the interview, the talk portion, and if we talk about like a current project or a future project, I kind of interject like the video clip or like a still poster photo of the film to kind of give my audience an idea of what the poster looks like, the promotion, what the film looks like uh, uh, Patrick Kilpatrick, he supplied me like with a teaser for his most recent film,
Mm-hmm.
and also his past films. I have footage for that. So there's a lot of research that goes into it, and yeah, beyond what I can research like online, like I said, Instagram, Facebook, IMDb. There's some things that aren't mentioned in there, such as, you know, like when I started describing what I do, is I like to have an idea of their background, where they came from, what clicked in their mind
Mm-hmm.
that said, I want to be an actor. musician, singer, dancer, because not only acting and performing, but also like the performing arts, singing, dancing, health and fitness. Recently, well, in the recent past, this Laura Ziv, she's from
Mm-hmm.
France. She's a IFBB bodybuilder
Mm-hmm.
competitor.
Right.
And so she gave her advice on health and fitness and nutrition, when I
Nice.
interviewed her. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what the social media doesn't supply,
Mm-hmm.
I asked them personally, and I learn a lot about, who they are. Like I says, what clicked in their mind to say, I want to be this type of entertainer, that type. So, yeah, a lot of involved research, a lot of involved research.
Right. You both are actors anyway, so I'm gonna ask you a few. What do you guys like? Do you like to be directed by the director, or you like the director give you freedom to try things? What's your approach as an actor that you like from directors? Martin, what do you think for you?
Well, for me that's actually both, because I really enjoy to have a lot of free space to do what I like to do,
Mm-hmm.
but also I find that the director, they will truthfully direct whatever they wanted to. So I mean, especially now I have a teacher. We're doing like Zoom meetings every Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that's not on set, I know, but every time he's just directing a little bit, saying do this, say like this, or doing like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that's not a lot of room to work with, but
Mm.
I really enjoy the way he's doing it because I can see the play is just becoming so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that's because of the director have like a vision.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess both. I cannot say it's only the one thing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like to have both where I can yeah, show myself whatever in
Mm-hmm.
what kind of way, but also the director just say, hey, try this, and yeah, and
Right.
then I think the goal is much more, how do you say it, reachable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you, Edward? What do you think?
Well,
What's your approach as an actor that you like from directors? Be directed too much, a little bit, or have a totally freedom? What do you think for you?
Well, I think that for me the sweet spot, as they say, is like a little bit of both. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you're first getting into the project, uh, the director, he'll um at that point he knows a lot more about the story, like, and what he wants. I mean, the actor has an idea of the background of the character they're playing, and an
Mm-hmm.
idea of the story, but the director, he has knowledge and the focus to know, where he wants the story to go, and how uh, uh, they want you to prepare to get there, to the end
Mm-hmm.
point. And then on the other side of the coin, uh, like I said, it's like a 50-50 thing with me, that I feel like some directors, when you act in a scene, they'll want you to recite the lines, as they are on the page, which it should be, because an actor should honor a
Mm-hmm.
writer and respect a writer for putting on the
Right.
page what they do, because they know, what,
Mm-hmm.
the story better than you do, because they created it. But like I said, some directors, after maybe they get their 2 or 3 takes about doing the lines as they are in the script, they might give the actor some freedom as to uh, not totally ad lib the lines, but maybe put maybe their own spin or personality onto it, and then they'll kind of take a look at both versions, the scripted version and say the sort of ad lib version, and maybe make a mixture of that, combining the scenes, and it's all the way the director wants to tell the story, which is best. And it's our job as actors to respect them for telling the story the way they want to direct it. So yeah, for me, the best of both worlds, being directed, point one, two, three, do one,
Mm-hmm.
two, three, and then the other side of the coin, giving us a little freedom as to how we want to interpret it. And then it's up to them, their decision, what combination of both versions, best tells the story.
Right. Martin, how was the how do you prepare the character? How was this preparation for It's Never Too Late? You
Yeah, so the thing is, I actually like
you're playing Jimmy, right?
huh?
You're
Yeah,
playing Jimmy.
Jimmy, yeah, yeah. So Jimmy, the character, I actually talked a lot with my sister about this, and I asked
Yeah.
her, is it okay that I like use some of your experience? And she said, yes, it's okay. So I talked a lot with her, what she's going through,
Mm-hmm.
and what she's like, what the how to say them when she's just like a normal day, how she feel, what
Mm-hmm.
she's doing, what she's thinking, from good to bad things, and how she lives, what she's doing, and of course I try to research on the internet, but there's a lot of different stories, so
Mm-hmm.
I try to focus just like on one story, to take some of my sister's things, mental illness, but also just try to find the character's way, so I prepared like interviews here, and like this, and yeah, and I just find some character work from there. I mean, just try to put myself in the character, um, with a lot of from my sister's point of view as well. Um,
Right.
yeah, I think actually that's it. I mean, I just and I put just myself a lot of in it too. So I think that's it. I mean, it sounds very easy, but it was not. I mean, it took a lot of time to find the
Mm-hmm.
the character. I say, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What is a good
Definitely.
question?
Yeah, definitely. It looks simple because we're just watching, right? Do all your performance and we follow you, but there's a lot of work behind.
Oh yeah.
How do you're a producer, Martin, how do you decide, how you guys decide it's never too late what we're watching now, it was the final product? Do you, between you and the director, decide or you get feedback and start to paying attention to the feedback, try how was that decision of the master,
Oh,
final
okay.
master?
Oh, okay. To be honest, me and the director, we had a little we had a little issues with the final product.
Yeah, it happens, Martin.
It
Don't
it
worry.
happens. It
It
happens.
happens to
No,
all
no
of us,
problem.
producers and director. Yes.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, I wanted the final piece to be a little bit different, but they had like with the director and the editor, they had just like edited like the way the director wanted to be,
Mm-hmm.
and I was
Gotcha.
a little bit. I mean, there's some tiny things I meant there should be like different, but that's how it is. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I guess. Well, what was the question again?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. The final master. So it was decided, basically, let's say, by the director, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it felt like because we talked a lot, so I
Mm-hmm.
think we had like the same goal, but
Right.
afterwards when I saw the finished clip, and I was like, man, there's a couple of things, we like, and we talked about it, but now it was like,
Yeah. It's
okay,
a
there's
great
also,
work, huh? It's a
huh?
great work. It's
Oh
beautiful
yeah,
work.
yeah,
Yes,
great work.
definitely.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. I mean, that's and we were still happy about the final piece, but I was like, okay, I had this vision, he had this
Mm-hmm.
vision,
Right.
and maybe we should just from both sides just talk a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
about it. Yeah, but
Right.
we really enjoyed the final piece of it. Yeah,
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 yeah, definitely good piece. At the end, when you guys are in the nighttime
yeah.
there,
I
yeah,
really
that's
loved that scene, especially
mm-hmm,
the actually the DOP he was also editing, and
mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed the piece where the Jimmy he's walking away,
Yeah,
but it's like
correct.
yeah, he's
Uh-huh. Yeah.
vanishing from the people. Yeah,
Right, right. That's a good
yeah,
shot.
yeah,
Definitely. I'm watching it right now. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like also it was like kind of the movie like the Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
That was the
correct.
thing in it, yeah. So
Uh-huh.
we
Yeah,
were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, yeah, we were playing a little bit with this, and we really enjoyed it, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Edward, what about you? How do you decide your finally talk show of Olga and John? Do you get feedback from them, or you just I mean, you are the producer, obviously. You just
Mhm,
decide what to do right away. How's
mhm.
that for you?
Well, really, like with John and Olga, I really left it up to them. I first approached them back in September of last year, 2023, when we were at the Year Film Festival in Barcelona,
Mm-hmm.
and like I says before, my talk show is a combination of like the traditional Zoom recording, uploading to YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and then also the on the fly impromptu, which I also upload to YouTube. So um, they 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 seen my show on YouTube. They seen all the list of interviews that I've had, and they really wanted to be on the show. They says, oh, we'd love to be on your show, and I says, well, I says I'd love to have you on my show. Let's work it out, iron out the details. So when we were in Barcelona last September, I says, well, I said, do you want to do an impromptu on the fly interview now? It was just at the foot of the stairs before you went up to the Cinema Malda. You had
Mm-hmm.
the red carpet, the
Right.
backdrop, and so we did a little impromptu there. I recorded it, and from Barcelona, I uploaded it to YouTube and created another on the fly interview. So then I says to them, I says, well, I says, since we've done it on the fly, I says, would you like to do a full-fledged interview on my Zoom recorded version? And yeah, they says, tell tell us when and where. They says, tell us when and where, and we'll be there.
Right.
So we set it up that way, and they're they're really neighbors of mine, not close neighbors, but they're over the border up in Canada. They live
Mm-hmm.
up in Montreal, so I kind of consider us neighbors. We're always calling each other neighbors. So we set up a time and a date, and did it by Zoom. So yeah, in that case, they expressed an interest first on being on my show, which led to the impromptu and then the full-fledged interview. Um, other interviews, like on Instagram, uh, if I happen to be like a follower of someone else and they're a
Mm-hmm.
follower of mine, I'll approach them and I'll say, let me know if you would ever have an interest, in being on my talk show by Zoom and this and that. And so that's another way that the interviews happen that way. So, but yeah, with John and Olga, it was a pleasure to do their interview, and in fact, I approached them during the film festival down in Harlem, your version of
Mm-hmm.
the
In New
North Film
York, yeah.
Festival in Harlem, and I approached them one time, and I said. That's after we had done the interview and I uploaded it to YouTube. I approached them and I says, um, I'd like to enter your interview as a documentary feature and film festivals, and they were all for it. And so, excuse me, I says, I'll have to do a little bit more editing. And they says to me, leave in or take out whatever you want for the final version for the film festival version. And they said, we'll be fine with that. So I went back into the studio, did my editing, forwarded them the finished product before I uploaded it to YouTube. and they were perfectly fine with it. So yeah, it's a win-win, win-win situation all the way around.
Right now you got Martin, huh? Mr. Edward.
That's
Edward, I
right.
hope I can see that interview soon, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. You will.
I hope so, Edward.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, if I have opening the last week of this month in February, so pick a day and we can set it up.
I will reach out to you, and then we can talk. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, sounds good, guys. Yeah, you guys gotta
Yeah.
network. Yeah,
That's right.
get
That's
to your
right.
Yeah.
Instagram. It's good.
Right.
That's the point, you
Consider.
know. The point.
Yeah.
I always when I go to a festival, if I get 1, 2 contacts, I'm happy. Because at the
Yeah.
end of
Yeah.
the day, that's what you need. You know, you need contacts in this industry. You know, which is hard. We
Exactly.
know it's hard,
Exactly. Yeah.
but
Definitely.
it's about
Definitely.
contacts, guys. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Your nominations, winning or winning, doesn't really matter. This is a point of networking, actually. If, this
Yeah.
industry. Beautiful work for both of you, and yeah, looking forward maybe to this time in Sweden. It wasn't we were not able to do it, but we got Barcelona, New York. We never know. All right, guys.
Never know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Have a good
Thank you
one.
very
Okay.
Bye
much,
bye.
Thank
Martin
you.
and Edward. Have a great day,
Yeah.
guys.
You
Bye.
Bye.
too. You too.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.